Well, if I have to tell something about global systems science, two things are important. I'm an economist as background, and the economy is a global system. By now, there's no such thing as just some isolated local economy or even a European economy in isolation. And then, by looking at the economy, I came to realize that there are other global systems. Parts of the economy, like the financial system, are already in themselves global systems, but the internet is a global system. You have, and that's very important, the system of nations. So far, we do not really understand global systems. We have made advances in understanding complex systems at all scales, from, molecules all the way up to galaxies. Global systems have properties of themselves. They are very important for us to understand. It's urgent and it is scientifically very interesting. Studying these kind of systems, that's what we are engaged in. We have this Center of Excellence for Global Systems Science as an opportunity to bring together people studying global systems with people working with extremely powerful computers. Now, these computers, you need them as soon as you want to process the huge amount of data that is relevant for global systems, and more importantly, the very complex multi-scale dynamics of these systems. So bringing together people from mostly the social sciences, but also natural sciences, who are studying global systems, with the people who are more from the technological side working on developing these computers, and it's amazing at what speed they become more and more powerful. That's the main purpose of the Center of Global Systems Science, of course, in order to produce useful results for the world. The other thing which I think is important is that it is a unique opportunity in Europe to crystallize this kind of research. So at this meeting now here in Lucca, we have people from Canada, from the USA, we are working with people in Asia. So for a change, there's actually a certain European leadership in this, and the Center of Excellence is a perfect opportunity to stabilize this. Well, there are two aspects to the role of high-performance computing. One is, what can you do with high-performance computing as it exists now? You can do a lot, but the methods and techniques have been developed mainly to study biophysical systems, so they are not really ideal and sometimes not really helpful to study global systems. Still, there are already now things that we can do. For instance, global market analysis, where we can have a resolution that you will never achieve with smaller machines. So it's not difficult to make global market analysis where the unit is nations. But we can do market analysis where the unit can be a suburb of Milan or something like this, but still having the whole world on the machine. These are the things that we can do with today's tools. But we are engaged in developing not only more powerful, but also more elegant tools to address the specific properties of global systems. When we will be able to do this, but this is work in front of us, we will also be able to vastly improve on the present state of risk analysis in view of global risks, and more generally speaking of policy analysis in view of strategic decisions that may or may not help to address some of the global problems we are faced with.